EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here between the Dublin Shamrocks taking on the Antlers of Louisville. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And we're going to Brooks as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground with a rookie from Auburn. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Throwing left sideline there. That's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Fielded just inside the 30. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. From the gun on 3rd down, Payne. And a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41.
On the carry, it's Boone. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. You look at this defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass? Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Dublin 1st down.
On the ground, Benjamin. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st down, Shamrocks.
This is Benjamin. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Walden. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Boone here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And this one is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Louisville offense back out now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They run it with Benjamin. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Walden. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go back to the ground with Smith. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Payne. Oh, that is going to be a safety. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Fielded at the 20.
A gain of 9 yards.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 35-yard line.
On the run is Benjamin. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Walden. And he finds Howard complete. He's got room to roam. And finally down at the 9-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Walden. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Payne. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kelly. Inside the 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goalpost. And that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw. Walden. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw. Walden. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Room here to run. And this will be scooped up. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
With extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Shamrocks.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Louisville offense back out now. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Payne. Over the middle, complete. It's Kelly. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
For a Louisville first down.
Looking to throw. Payne. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Smith up the middle. But he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Payne. Pass complete to Loveland. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
And a Dublin first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go with Boone. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was taken down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Second and 11. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, Benjamin. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And on now is the punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Payne. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Payne. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 40-yard line. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boom. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the counter, it's Smith. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw. Payne. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
It's 4th down.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Walden. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Up the middle they go. Boom. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he is caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 21 yards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. Benjamin. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Operating from the gun. Walden. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And they'll send out their punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Second and 6.
Now a toss right to Smith. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Payne. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Dublin's offense now set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Walden. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
Back at the 11-yard line.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun. Walden. And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken it around the 40. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Payne. On the move past the 40. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Antlers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done well.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back now here on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Payne. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Kellum. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside handoff, Smith. They'll take it inside the 25.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Payne. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 5. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Antlers will add to their 4th quarter lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Point after try forthcoming. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drives 7 plays in length.
Shamrocks 12.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, some strong running. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dublin's offense now set to take over. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Walden. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 58 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. Walden. This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Walden. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Shamrocks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And they will wrangle them down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Antlers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's again to Smith. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch,
under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Walden. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 33. They'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. The Antlers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
and this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Here's 1st down. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And this is picked up by the defense. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. On 1st down, Benjamin. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Boom. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Again, they're going to go with Boone. And he's not going to get there. That wasn't going to be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 23-20, just over a minute 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got him with a 1st down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. And that's caught by Williams.
And the Louisville first down.
He's back to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thompson. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
First down.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
They'll take over.
This is 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Walden. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And we got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. Time, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Now, they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the carry, it's Boone. They juked it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's good.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Dublin first down.
On the ground, Benjamin. Shifts past it. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the...
Oh, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. What a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself into position and let your kicker have at it.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Payne. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Payne. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on 1st down. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Payne. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good reporting partner.
That we were. I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win it? What, we're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for Louisville, it took a few weeks, but they're into the win column now at 1-3. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Dubliners, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.